Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me on YouTube?
Um, I mean, yeah, that's what I'm. Uh,
I'm making the phone up. All right, I hear
How
you.
the fuck?
I hear you. You can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, cool. All right, well, welcome to MossHog, period. I'm gonna just be asking you some questions and stuff. It's nothing that's gonna put you out there on blast or none of that.
All right.
All right, all right, so do you wanna like introduce yourself?
But, uh, I'm Steve. What's up? Um, I'm ready for the questions. I don't know. Like, it's my
Yeah.
first interview. Like, I don't know what to do. I'm excited. I'm ready for the questions.
Uh,
I don't know.
All right. Well, I'm gonna start with the basic stuff, right?
All
All
right.
right. So, how old are you?
32.
32. I'm not gonna ask where you from. Um, so 32. All right. Name some of the things you like to do.
The things I like to do is play games, listen to music, like to read, definitely like to bake, cook, this regular stuff.
So, what is it? What is it you like
Um,
to bake?
I bake a lot. Cakes, cookies,
Like regular
all type of
cakes and
pastries.
cookies. What kind of cakes and cookies? Regular cakes and cookies.
I mean, I can make them regular, but I make infused cakes and all that stuff too.
Okay. So, all right, that's cool. So, we gotta leave your information down in the description. So, you know.
Yeah, yeah, I get that to you.
All right. Say that. All right. So, um. All right, I'm gonna ask you this question. If you could, you need to stop making so much noise in the background. You're doing too much moving around. I need you to sit in one spot, or like, yeah, there's too much noise in the background.
I'm good. I'm sitting right here. I got you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, if you could read only one book for the rest of your life, what would it be?
One book. Hmm. And that's a good question. One book I would read for the rest of my life. It'll probably be. Hmm. Damn. That's too many books. I'll probably go with the encyclopedia with one of the letters out the encyclopedia, and I'll do that because that'll last me a long time. A nice thick ass encyclopedia book.
All right. If you were an animal, which animal would you be, and why?
I would be. Hmm. I'll be an owl because I
What?
move. I'm up through the night. I'm observant, see everything, be on point, and when it's time to strike, nobody won't even know. But I'm always cool because I play it cool. Everybody like an owl. one of the coolest birds. You know what I'm saying, but they big, they dangerous, but they could be a pet. They could be cool and all everything. But they definitely wise and smart and outsmart a lot of animals. And that's how I am.
All right. What's the last gift you gave someone?
A card, two cards actually.
Okay. How would you design a spice rack for a blind person?
Uh, Let me see. I would put like the herbs like at the top at like arms or eye level, wherever they could like reach it right there. All the herbs and the regular stuff and the spices and all the hot stuff go at the bottom. That way they know. And if you bend it down, that's gonna be a hot plate. You're gonna be sitting on the toilet. Man,
Okay.
that's how you gonna be when you bending over on that toilet when you reaching for the spices. So just know.
Okay. All right. All right. So you say you make cakes and stuff, like infused cakes. So I'm pretty sure you sell them. So you're like a salesman. So sell me a glass of water.
I almost a glass of water. Let me see.
Sell me a glass of water. You're a salesman. Sell me a glass of water.
I look, my gift to gab ain't much, but let's see.
All right. Say I'm gonna give you a scenario. Say you're walking and um. All right. Say you're walking down like an aisle somewhere where you know people in that aisle they need water or they're looking for
Mhm.
somebody to buy water from. How are you going to sell that water?
I asked him like what brand of water, what type of water you want, purified, spring, you want some alkaline water, see how they feel, how much you like water. Try to
No,
what?
no, that's not selling me the water.
I'm
That's
trying to
that's you
figure
asking
out.
me. That's you. No, 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 no. Fuck what they like. You already got the water. You probably don't even got the purified water or the kind of water that you trying to sell. Or ask them that. Listen, no, the water that you have, you got to sell that shit. It's tap water. So you're not asking them none of that shit. You're not asking, oh, what kind of water you got, because you don't have variety. So you have this one glass of water that you just fucking got out of a spigot. Now, how are you selling that glass of water? Sell me that glass of water. You can take your time, baby. It's
That shit fucking with my head. So
okay. Just
a glass of water and an
yeah.
eye already.
Yeah, you're selling a glass of water to somebody that's looking to buy water.
No, I'm
It
just
don't matter
saying
what
like
kind of water it is.
I usually try my water right here because you having trouble looking for water already. So you might as well just come try this. This be the
All
best
right,
water
so
you ever
why
tried in
should
your
I
life.
why should I try your water?
It'd be the best water you ever tried. You ain't gonna have trouble looking no more. You don't need to look no further.
So what makes you think that your water is better than anyone else's water?
Cause I'm drinking it.
Because you're drinking it.
No. No. But cause this water is better because it's exclusive only. That's why you can't even get it on the shelves. It's a signature water that's straight from the springs. It's exclusive, so you can only get it from me. And I'm giving you a free cup. Like you ain't gotta look. You looking having a hard time trying to find water. You might as well take some of this.
Okay. All right. So tell me, do you have like a career or anything? Like what are you studying at the moment?
Oh, I just finished up my HVAC classes, the heat and ventilation and cooling, refrigeration. Just finished that up. That's the
What
start of my career.
well,
Trying to
what
do that.
what inspired you to pursue that?
It was just something different because I was already like I know the trades. I'm in the carpentry and like painting, landscaping, drywall. I do a lot, but the HVAC it was just something new and it was a class. It was an opportunity to take, so I took the opportunity and I ain't let it go to waste. Now I'm trying to apply it and make something good out of it.
What's some what's something about you that most people don't know? It could be good, bad, whatever. Do like all right, before you answer that, do everybody know that you could bake? Well, I'm pretty sure they do.
Um, yeah, a lot of people know.
All right, so what's something that most people don't know? Like something that's real simple, like, oh, I could draw it, but people don't know this. Or like, you know what I'm saying? Something simple.
Yeah. Um, hmm,
S- And you could skip questions too.
I'm gonna try to answer them. I ain't going to skip. I'm trying to think of something that people don't know. Cause it's like pagan tattoos, but they know about that. Something a lot of people don't know is that really a good dude for real.
I'm pretty sure they know that part.
I could seem intimidating, but no, because it'd be I seem intimidating how I look, like tattoos
Okay.
and stuff. I'm
Okay.
scared.
So if
I'm
somebody
not
don't know
sure.
you, like
The
outside looking in, if they walking in the street, yeah, I would be scared too.
they'll just be like, "Oh, this nigga probably on some like," and the whole time
Yeah.
you talk to me and start talking, they be like, "Oh, this nigga cool as shit for real." Like, oh, like
All right. What are some of the biggest? All right, hold on. What's the most important thing? All right. What impact has technology had on your life? Since really social media started and all that.
um, yeah, I could say it made an impact on my life as far as like keeping certain like connections with family or having connections, not having a number, but I can hit them up on like social media sometimes, and that's impactful in a way because a lot of my family is spread out and disconnected and stuff. So being able to have that's good because I grew up at like the start of all this technology, the AOL and all that instant messaging and Skype. So whereas that now, it's crazy how much you can do and all the stuff you can do now. AI stuff and everything, even though AI stuff been around, it's just way more advanced. And we don't
Mm,
even know how advanced it is with the stuff we got because that's just what they let us use.
right.
But that the technology is good and it's bad. But I like the good part. Use it for what it's good for. Being able to network, set stuff up, businesses, being able to have like keep connected with family and all that, the long distance stuff, and it's everything, pictures, videos, memories, like that's the good stuff that I see in technology that impacts me, and I bet a lot of other people too.
Okay. Um, how do you stay motivated and inspired?
To myself every morning, I got an opportunity. Every morning I wake up is an opportunity to do better or to do something good, and tell yourself that I am, I will, not I'ma try, I can't, or no, I'ma do, I can, I will, and I just go by that. Like I gotta motivate myself, or just having a daughter. My daughter, she motivates me too, but that's outside motivation. This starts with the inside first. Like my inside motivation, my drive comes from me, and just I want to go. I want to get better. I want to just live comfortable.
What does a typical day look like for you?
Shit. Typical day is a lot of running around. Might eat, might not, but there's a lot of networking.
So you out here skipping meals? That's not
Right.
good.
I know.
Especially if you running errands in there, it's not good. But go
Yeah,
ahead, I'm listening.
I be eating in between. I be trying to doing work. I'm even doing like side jobs and stuff because I
Okay.
ain't in school and I'm trying to still get more training on the apprentice or something like that with the HVAC. If I can trying to find something like that, but other than that, I'm still doing the carpentry, the moving, a lot of moving jobs and painting. So that's like a typical day normally during the week. In the morning, that's like a regular school day, 8 hours, 5 hours from 8 to 3, but we be finished on the way back by 3. And
Okay.
like other than that, if I ain't doing that, I'm probably looking for jobs or just chilling. Probably chilling, smoking, reading something, looking up something, probably trying to create something. Cause I get bored easy. So it's like I gotta occupy myself with something. I'd be baking or I'd be reading, looking up something, researching. Might pull out my tattoo machine and probably draw some tattoos for myself or something. I don't know.
Okay.
I be trying not to go into that boredom, that dark boredom spot and start doing dumb shit.
Never idle. Never idle. What's the
Yeah.
biggest failure you've experienced and what did you learn from it?
Um, I don't know about a biggest failure, but this failure period, I learned that failure is not really bad because without me failing, I couldn't learn how to achieve. You know, you need that balance. And the only way to fail is to just do it and do it and do it and keep doing until you finally get that shit. Because it's going to be many times you do something and it might not work the first time or the second time or the third. But that don't mean give up. I mean, just try something different, or just let it chill for a minute and come back. You can look at it a different way, or get an outside experience, someone with more experience or a different experience from you, and in whatever field or whatever you're going through and dealing with, that gives you a better perspective on you know what you're trying to overcome and achieve. So I look at failure as like it's really not bad. It's a good thing because we need it. Mistakes, failures, falling, and knowing how that feel and knowing how to build yourself back up and get up and go get it again. Like fuck it.
Yeah. What what are you most passionate about outside of your work?
Um, I'm passionate about like certain relationships, my friendships.
Luna, be
Feel like
quiet. Shut the fuck up. I'm sorry. Go ahead, continue.
you good.
I'm telling you to lower your background and this damn dog is torn.
uh,
Now,
uh-uh.
all right, what did I say was the best piece? No, no, that was it.
You're saying passionate about
Okay. What are you most passionate about outside of your work? You said friendships.
like
You said relationships, certain friendships, and what else?
family.
Okay.
Just keeping a good bond that even if I gotta be the one to be the glue to hold it all together,
Okay.
like just
So
having
so
wow.
how so how do you balance your professional and personal life?
You gotta give yourself time to breathe and think. You can't just work, 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 and overwork. Especially me, because I know I try to do everything at once or do this. I can knock this out real quick, this, and that, and then I can let that sit because this a big job or something, and I can knock all this shit out and had like this little bit of time to myself to really think and analyze what I'm doing or whatever at work, and then outside of work, trying to think of ways or different ideas, strategies that I'm gonna use at work the next day or whatever like that. You just gotta leave work at work sometimes, or just be like chill and just breathe and come back to it, because I know I could overwork myself and get overwhelmed, and I start getting mad and frustrated, and I ain't gonna say fuck it, but it's gonna be like I'm chilling. I ain't with this right now, and I gotta chill. But before that happens, just gotta give yourself time. Be like, no, before I could feel it starting, before it even get to that point, and be like, nope. I'll holler at this the next day or in a couple hours, decide I ain't even, because I need that time to myself before I snap out of something to do something that I don't want to do or want to say anything, because I'm in that type of state, trying to get this job done or something, and I ain't had enough rest. I'm stressed or I ain't eat something. So,
That's why I say that. See, if you take care of the eating part first, you wouldn't have to worry about that. But I ain't gonna get into that. Um, what
you're right.
I mean, how do you handle setbacks and adversity?
Um, I just go right back at it, because setbacks happen. It's always going. You got to bounce back. When you bounce back with that adversity, you just gotta go at it. That challenge is always gonna be a challenge. That adversity, like the opposition, shit trying to hold you back, pull you back, shit blocking you or whatever, and is gonna find a way around it, over it, through it, under it. And you like, ain't nothing gonna stop me. I mean,
Okay. What do you hope? No, I'm gonna ask you this first. If you could give your younger self one piece of advice, what would it be?
hold your head up. It'll be all right.
Okay. What do you hope? I'm sorry. What do you hope to achieve in the next 5 years?
Hold on, I got you.
Are you in the bathroom?
No, I had to take a breath real quick. But
Okay.
I hope to achieve in the next 5 years a successful career in the HVAC. When I pursue that and do that, I want a successful career in that, start my own business. And other than that, I'm going to have other businesses. I got a clothing business, LLC, Siloe, LLC is clothing. I ain't starting nothing yet, but that's the brand. And, it's going to be clothes coming soon.
So it's
Start getting
called what is
stuff
called
done.
silo?
Yeah, Siloe, Siloe. And what Siloe stands for is significantly inspiring and lifting others to excellence.
Okay.
We got to hope pull each other up, iron sharpen iron. Gotta be there, you know. Even when nobody looking and all that, you gotta be the one to be the one. Like stand on that shit.
Right. What's your favorite quote and why does it resonate with you?
Hmm. What's that quote? What's the Bob Marley John?
All right, well, why you think about that? What are some of your favorite hobbies or pastimes?
Um, I play video games. Watch YouTube or I be playing video games.
What games you play?
I play everything, fighting, sports, racing. I play a lot of RPG games, the role playing games, or the action adventure strategy games. Play a lot. Mm,
Okay.
I've been playing games since I was a little pup on the Super Nintendo. Been playing games since then.
Okay. So how do you define success in your own words, in your own terms?
Success is being able to not you know, let society tell you what success is. Because to me, just being successful is, not letting opportunities go to waste. Just going,
Mm-hmm.
activating yourself, being active, applying yourself, what you know, going to being around certain people, attending like events or seminars, doing work, projecting and applying in your life in the present day where you want to be tomorrow. That's success. So if I did everything that I was supposed to, like where I see myself, and I did a little bit, not a lot, or even if I do a lot, just a little bit, small changes lead to big ones. So let's do a
Yeah.
little bit each day. I'm successful that day. Even if I did one, two little checking boxes off, I'm applying myself and I did it. Might not feel like it, but I did one thing. I checked that off. That's success because I'm getting closer and closer each day to my goal or to my succession.
Yeah. If you had, if you could have any superpower, what would it be, and how would you use it?
Mm, how would I use it? I would have a superpower to have all the superpowers. It's like, no.
Oh, so you want to be Thanos out here, huh? If
Start,
if you could
that's
have,
cheating.
if you
That's
could
cheating.
have, if you could have a conversation with anyone, living or dead, who would it be and why?
Um, Probably my great grandma. Just to ask her a couple questions.
Okay. Right. What's your favorite holiday movie?
Come on.
Is that a cat?
Yeah, I just moved him out the way. My bad.
Oh, I'm about to say, go ahead.
This animal was drawn. But favorite holiday movie. What was that? Damn. What's the movie with Tim Allen?
Oh, I like that
The,
too. The Santa Claus. The Santa
did
Claus.
did
That's that shit. I'm not
I
gonna lie.
can't
Yeah,
think
we
of the
watched that a lot.
name. I can't think of the
I just
name of
told you
it.
the Santa Claus.
Oh, is that one? Cause didn't he have another one?
Probably the Santa Claus too.
I know it was a Santa Claus.
That was that shit though.
Christmas, Christmas with a Carol or Carol.
A
uh
Christmas Carol. I don't know if he played in Christmas Carol. What's a fun
Okay.
fact? Did I ask you what's a fun fact about you that most people don't know?
Yeah.
What's a skill you love to learn to improve?
A skill. You said what's a skill?
What's a skill you love to improve?
Um, want to improve my drawing skills.
Okay, okay. Cause you do tattoos, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Move. Get out of here.
do
Thank
I
you.
need to send female? I mean, Peter over there?
What about you? I ain't even tell him my name was to shut up and all that. I just said move. You know, he might as well send for both.
All right. So, all right, we about to move into the this or that. So, is it coffee or tea?
T.
Cats or dogs? Obviously, it got to be dogs because you keep doing something to that cat over there.
No, I actually like cats more than dogs.
Okay. Sweet or savory?
Sweet
City or nature?
nature.
Summer or winter?
Winter.
Introvert or extrovert?
Introvert.
Morning person or night owl? You just said you're a night owl.
The
Reading or watching movies?
mm, I'll watch a movie.
Cooking or ordering in?
Cooking.
Mountains or beach?
Beach.
Ocean or pool?
Ocean.
Rock or pop music?
Rock.
Here's a good one. Tattoos or piercing?
I can't say both.
Yeah, right. Both. Staying in or going out?
Staying in.
Spontaneous adventures or planned trips?
Spontaneous adventures.
Being a leader or a follower?
A leader all day.
Being right or being happy?
Being happy.
Okay. What is your favorite thing about yourself?
Hmm. My ambition.
Okay. What's one thing you'll never do again?
Talk down on myself.
Two times through the phone. Two times through the phone.
Two times. Two times.
Uh, if you could have any super. Okay, we did that.
Yeah.
What's your favorite way to spend a free day?
Um, Probably get high, get some munchies, shack up, probably play the game, watch a
When you
movie or
say
something.
when you say get high, what you mean get high? Get high? You smoke marijuana?
Eating edibles or smoking some weed, yeah.
Okay. What's your go-to comfort food?
hmm. Cause go to comfort food really be like I don't really know. So I would say like soups and stuff like
Okay. I like soups too.
yeah, different kind of soups, like a real good French onion. Yeah.
All right. We're about to get into. We about to get into. I'm trying to say. Should I do the juicy questions now? Hold on. Let me look through these Jones real quick. I'm gonna ask these before I get into the juicy questions. What movie? What movie never fails to make you cry?
Iron Giant. That's
How would you? How would your friend? How would your best friends describe you?
crazy.
How far would you make it in a zombie apocalypse?
I'll make it pretty far. Probably last like 6 months.
Who in your family are you closest to?
Um, my cousin.
How would you describe yourself in 3 words?
Hmm, wild, fun, and loving.
If you had the option to press a button and restart your life, would you press it?
No.
Okay. Okay. What is the most worn item in your wardrobe?
Um, could have said T-shirt.
Okay. What could you move? If you could move to another country for free, which one would you pick?
Uh, either Africa or Asia.
What country in Africa? 'Cause-
I'm trying to think. Probably. Nigeria and China. So Nigeria or China.
What
Yeah.
what food or snack that other people love do you think is overrated?
Hmm. What juicy snack other people love? Like I fucking I can't think. Cause I would say like the day sodas and honey buns and shit. Like
When you were a child, what did you want to be when you grew up?
when I was a child, I wanted to be a football player and a chef. Cause I played football for 10 years. When I was 6 to 16, I played Pop Warner football. So I was doing that, and I wanted to be a chef because I was real into culinary. Still am.
Okay. What's your most What's your most memorable dream or nightmare?
um, it was this dream I had. I had it like what, 2 or 3 times.
Mm.
It was
Okay. I think you told me about that dream.
no, it's a whole different dream, but
Oh, okay.
that's a
'Cause I was about
memorable
to say you
one
ain't even
too.
gotta say that one. Don't say
Yeah,
that one. You don't want to
that's
put
a
that one in
memorable.
the atmosphere. But go
I
ahead.
don't want to put the other one either,
All right, well
because
don't
the
do it. All right, well,
other
okay.
one.
What is your biggest regret from school?
uh, my biggest regret, I could say, not really, not caring too much. I ain't care whether or not I went to class or if I cut. Cause like if I went to class, I paid attention and everything. Like my teachers would be mad at me because like you so smart, you got good grades if you just stay in class, but you cut class or you don't come. But if I'm there, I don't be talking, joking, none of that. I don't sit in the back of the class. I ain't like, but I get my work done, homework, tests be fucking good scores, and they just be like, "Yo, the fuck, you just gotta come to class." I was like, I would have graduated instead of having to go through all this other stuff, get my GED and all everything. Uh, uh, That's what I
What
can
is
say.
your
I
worst
could. Hmm.
What is your worst habit?
My worst habit. My worst habit. Um, gotta come back to that. I'm trying to think.
Okay. Okay. If you could swap lives with anyone, who would it be?
Instead of I could swap lives.
Yeah.
Um, anyone, fictional, non-fictional.
Yeah.
Hmm. Who would I swap lives with? Probably wanna. Nah, cause he old now. I was about to say Jackie Chan, but he old. I think of somebody else that's like,
So you would say young Jackie Chan?
yeah.
Okay. Um, what is the most what is the most used emoji in your phone?
The uh, can I see? I was about to say. I can't tell you now. I'm about to see. It's probably either the hard eyes emoji or the no, either the kissing emoji or the laughing emoji.
Do you believe in the afterlife?
Uh, yeah.
Mm. What mythical creature do you relate to on a spiritual level?
Hmm. Um, spiritual creature. I don't know. A spiritual creature. We'll say.
Which mythical creature would you relate to on a spiritual
Yeah,
level?
I'm saying spiritual creature.
Uh,
Mythical creature. Uh, I say a gargoyle.
okay, period. What would you do if you were president for a day?
Shit, I make everything free for a day.
What are people always surprised to learn about you?
How knowledgeable I am.
Okay. What's one dish you could make from scratch without a recipe?
Mm, baking or cooking don't matter.
Where do you feel most at home?
Um, I feel most at home when I'm with the person I love.
Oh, that's so sweet. What do you think of marriage?
I think marriage is good. You just gotta understand it and the bond and everything that comes with it before you just jump into it. Because it's more than just a ring and the wedding and all that. Everything like no, it's a spiritual and physical and metaphysical bond like that you gotta stand on and live by. So it's a lot of benefits and good things in marriage having that bond and that that unseparation. It's a lot of this something that a lot of people don't have, you know. So to be able to have a marriage and want to marry someone, you get that and y'all can do it, do it. Cause I know I am.
Who's your favorite celebrity couple?
Mm, I gotta say, damn, what is his name? Is it is it George Clooney? I think no. Trying to think of the white boy. I think it's George Clooney and his wife. Do they got how many kids they got?
Hmm.
Trying to think. It's one of them white couples that been married. I think it is. Or was the other white boy? Because I was just watching a documentary or something about one of them. I think it was Clooney,
What about Grant Hill and Tamia?
the basketball player.
Yeah, you don't never hear about them ever, and they still
Yeah.
together.
I ain't know. I ain't know
Yeah.
he was married. I don't even. I don't keep up with a lot of like
Okay.
media stuff for real.
How would you impress someone on a date?
Um, Start off by saying how beautiful they look, and open doors, pull chairs.
So compliments.
Yeah, I said how beautiful they look.
Okay. Um, do you think dating apps are a good way to meet people?
To each his own.
Oh,
It
okay.
don't work for me. I don't, you know.
Okay. That's my aunt favorite line when she's when she don't agree but she trying to like make it cute. Which reality TV show would you go on?
uh, what's reality TV show would I go on? That joint called The Real World.
Okay, I remember that. I'm cracking up. How do you feel about astrology?
um, I love it. There's a lot to learn.
Do you believe in soulmates?
Yep, sure do. Sure do.
What is your most embarrassing moment?
Um, hmm. Kind of think of the school days I had. Probably when bad when I was in middle school. And, you just start wearing deodorant. I ain't had no hair under my arms, but puberty puberty came early.
But
Not
you smell like onion.
foyons, some foyons.
I'm cracking up.
Trying to keep my arms down and shit. I run to the bathroom, splashing water. So, so like, that ain't working. And that's a bad time. That's what I really like. 'Cause that's too funny.
Hey, we ain't gonna need to come around here. I'm gonna have the water ice popping around here this summer. He tripping. All right, so we about to get into. All right, how many? We got 13 minutes left, so we about to get into the juicy questions real quick, right?
All right,
So, where is your favorite place to be kissed?
on the lips,
Where is your favorite place to kiss someone?
on her lips.
Bitch, I'm cracking up. Have you ever sent a nude photo?
Yeah,
Have you ever received a nude photo from someone else?
yeah.
What attracts you to someone?
Um, the how smart the intelligence, like that sapiosexual, like the intelligence, how smart and how you can articulate yourself, how knowledgeable you are. That's you know, that's awesome. That's sexy.
Okay. I don't think I asked you. What's your favorite color?
Black.
Um. Okay. Uh, all right. Got a few more here. What's the weirdest thing you've ever done in front of someone you liked?
Hmm. Do a lot of crazy stuff. So let me see. Where probably like do like a funny walk or make like my voice funny or walk funny or something like
Hmm.
something goofy, weird, like just drawn.
What is your favorite way to be greeted?
My favorite way to be greeted by who? Like anyone or
Oh,
a
like by
spot?
your girlfriend.
A hug and a kiss.
What's something small you've always hidden?
Small, I've always hit in. I don't know. I don't know. That's something to think about.
Okay. What's your love language?
Love language is food, some good music, touch. The
What's the most random thought you've had today? Cracking up.
Cause
What made you
I'm,
laugh
I'm
today?
cause I'm gonna talk to that. What made me laugh is what random thought I just
Oh,
had.
what's your favorite? I think I asked you already. What? No, I didn't. What's your favorite season and why?
Yeah, winter. Which me ask, why? And I don't know, I just like winter because I like the cold. Like I like summer. I like it hot. Not a super hot, but I don't know. The springtime is nice, summertime nice, but winters has always been my favorite. Really, because playing football in the snow or just playing in the snow, that was always the best in the cold.
Okay.
Driving fucking go karts and all types of shit. Like the
So, like, are
snow,
you a person? Are you a person that sleep with the fan on at night every night?
nah.
Okay. What's something? Wait, no. What are your top? What are your top three emojis right now?
I think I told you.
That no,
With
that was
the,
one emoji. I said, what are your top three emojis? Listen to the question.
yo, all right. That's what I'm like. I don't know. Probably the laughing emoji, the kissing emoji, and the hard eyes.
Okay.
These three is the most used, so they should be the top three.
Do you have a type and what is it?
Really have a type. I just like people to be who they are. You know,
Okay.
it can't be all butt ugly Martian and all that. I ain't. I mean, it's somebody for everybody. I do have a preference in looks. Like you got to be attractive, yes, but having a type like oh you got to look like this and that like I have preferences of what I like, but to be like adamant about the shit like no, no.
If you if you were a character in a movie, what movie would it be?
Um, if I was a character in a movie, I would be um McLovin from Superbad.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
Yeah, that's along with that soulmate. Everything just clicked.
What is your favorite cheesy pick me up line?
I ain't got no uh a cheesy pick me up line. I don't even use none of that. I'm trying to think. What's a cheesy pickup line that's funny as shit? Mm-mm.
What is something you find unexpectedly attractive in a person?
Um, hmm. Unexpectedly attractive. Trying to think. The I don't know the weirdness, like the weirdness in the person, the awkwardness, son, and be like how I see myself, and I like some people find it attractive, like my weird or craziness, whatever, and how look at it, like I look at that and it be like, oh, because it reflects me kind of, and I see how I look, and it be like, oh, that's actually attractive. Like I like that shit. Like,
Okay. What's your favorite way to spend a Friday night?
hmm, Friday night. That's a nice date night. You're a nice night. If it's nice enough to go like out in the park somewhere, go sit by the water, or go sit somewhere nice in trees and get a nice view of the stars, or probably go out somewhere to eat. If they got a little outside dining, go out to eat with the outside dining somewhere. You know,
What's what's your biggest turn on?
um, a person shows interest.
What's the most romantic thing someone has ever done for you?
Um, hmm, bought me a gift, really,
Okay.
like cars, a watch, nothing. Uh,
Okay. What's something? Okay, Jossie. What's But I asked you that already. Did I ask you this? What's something you find unexpectedly attractive in a person?
yeah.
Okay. All right. What's something you've always wanted? This probably gonna be the last one. So and then we can wrap it up. So
Okay.
what's something you've always wanted to try in the bedroom?
Um, I want to try that. Get on the swing, that swing set. Have my
Oh,
girl in the swing. While
you
you
wanna get on the
feel me?
swing?
No, I want my girl in the
Okay.
swing. While I control the
I'm trolling.
swing.
I'm trolling. I'm trolling.
Yeah.
I'm trolling.
So I ain't throwing my legs up in no swing.
All right, wait. I have one more question. So, how do you feel? Okay, so when it comes to oral sex, right?
Nah,
How do you feel about a girl going down on your backside,
I ain't
like
with it.
tossing your salad?
Yeah, I ain't with it.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. All right, well, that was good. That was a good 58 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't want to keep you too long because you probably have things to do. Um,
Stuff to
probably,
do.
yeah.
And
Probably in a year or two, we could come back and do a part two or something, and then you could reflect on your questions and stuff like that. But
yeah,
I'm gonna put everything like all your information down in the description. And yeah, thank you for visiting us today. I appreciate you.
yeah. Thank you for having me.
All right, peace out.
All right.
All right.